I'm back in Nullius, and we are doing some very important things right now as we wait for our science, which is actually pretty good. We're like half full of this biology science. Of course, we're out of biters, which is problem. No plastic, huh? Oh no, we got plenty of plastic. Progenitors. Okay, progenitors. But it's working. How's our amino acids? Amino acids are full. Everything's good. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to worry about anything there. Instead, we're going to finish this trilogy of musical episodes we have going on here. And since we don't have any music, let's just check it out. A fantastic start. Should I work on this fourth instrument that I haven't really thought of yet, or should I finish out the drums and the bass? Not quite sure. I guess I'll do the fourth instrument first. Let's come up with something cool for this one. Now, yeah, what I actually need to do is I actually need to conceptualize it. So let's just kind of sing along with the something like that. And each pitch is going to have a separate resource. Now, do I want that playing at the first half, or do I just want it to come in for the second half? Maybe I take it up an octave for the second half, or maybe I leave out some notes for the first half. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, cool. And I'll leave the iron as that root, the tonal center of this piece. We'll call it a piece because it's a very serious sort of thing. It's not a song, it's a piece. And the tonal center is A. So let's see. Iron is typically my A. Actually, that's not true, is it? It's crush. Oh no, yeah, it's A in that melody is the regular. It just doesn't come in on the first beat. Okay, and we want a pickup. Oh wait, but that pickup will clash a little bit because the pickup of the melody is an A. But if we make the pickup an E, like or it could be an A an octave down. Ooh, let's do that. Sometimes what you can do with electronic instruments is do wild leaps that you can't do with your voice or like a wind instrument or something like that. But we can do a very fast octave leap with a real instrument. Okay, cool. So let's go. Iron will be the low A. Do. And then stone will continue to be kind of my rest. It's like a hi-hat in drums, but it's a very quiet hi-hat. So basically a rest. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, then the high A is crushed. That's the regular A. Oh, and then it's gonna be the low A, right? I actually don't know if that's gonna work. We'll find out, I guess. Okay. Oh, and I'll plug all this in. Oh, we gotta pick a sound though. Should it be a pluck string and a high one? That's kind of, yeah, we want something a little more electronic, like a lead. What's the high lead sound like? Yeah, that's kind of what I want. And so that's the highest, so this will be the first one. And then we'll make sure they're kind of quiet. Because this is, this is probably, I mean, it's called a lead, right? So you'd expect it to be at the forefront, but we want it to be a little quieter. So I'll make sure the volume is around here, and we can adjust each note. Like, for example, sometimes the lower notes you need to make louder than the higher notes because the lower notes are not as piercing. Anyways, I'll go through here because you guys don't care about my process. Well, maybe you do care about my process. Okay, and then this one will be the high one. I think we need the polyphony on all of these. It might be a little bit high. And then that needs to be the high A. And then the stone is nothing. And then the bauxite is do. It's the G actually. It's one diatonic note down from the A, which is the next letter down. So G. And I believe, the lead, I thought it was A5. No, it was A3 and A4. And then so now down one from A4 is G4. Oh, and that was bauxite first, not sandstone. Yeah, bauxite. And then the sandstone was high, and that was a chord tone in A minor. It was the minor third. So instead of A5, it's going to be B would be the second, and C would be the third. It is diatonic to A minor, and A minor has 0 sharps or flats in it, so it is a C natural. And then that's it, right? Let's just see what it sounds like. Oh, and these were all loud. And they should be quiet. I forgot to do that. Something like so. And we'll see what that sounds like. Okay, can't reach. Come on. Ooh, it's very quiet, isn't it? I bumped up the volume. Let's try it again. You know, I think the bass also has a pickup note that I don't want. I think I want to replace the bass pickup with a rest. Yeah, so the way I'll do that is I'll delete the 4 pieces of resources on this belt and then replace them with 4 different resources. And the first one needs to be a rest and then comes in with the A and then 2 more like that. Okay, and then catch up, please. And I think that will do the trick. Should I bother listening to it? No, I'm gonna repeat this pattern a few times. We'll say 3 times, and then we'll just see what it sounds like. All right, cool. And yeah, this music, does the antenna work if I turn the music off? Maybe I should have been doing that for this whole time. Let's just check to see what that sounds like. And this is 4 measures, and you can tell because the crushed iron comes in on the first part of the measure, right? Dum, dum, 3, 4, and then the start of the next measure. Let's see if we can hear this. Yeah, I should have done that a while ago, huh? Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then and then we need to fill this out. Do I want to make it any different? That's the question. So the second half, I want constant. That sort of thing. Apologies if that was super loud and annoying. But I think the second half, I just want to repeat this. When you repeat something so much, especially a background element, it kind of fades into the background a little more. So I do not want this in the foreground. It might be a little too high right now, but we'll see. We'll see what it does when it's all the way in there. All right, so I'm going to copy this one more time, and then we'll start filling in the second half of this. What I call it? I called it a piece, didn't I? Yeah, we'll continue calling it a piece. Okay, I didn't quite finish that, the first half here. There's a few extra notes, and they are the notes that go do-do-do-do-do. And I think I'm going to change it. So this will lead into the other thing. And one thing I can do to change it is just like do-do-do-do-do-do, or do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and I think that's actually 1 extra. All right, very painstaking. You can see how long that took me to figure out how to get this working. I think this is going to work. The polyphony wasn't on. Oh, wait, there's 2 sandstones, huh? I did not notice that. It's because, we don't need that going on. All right. Yeah, all this, I want the polyphony. Okay. And then we're good. All right, so let's do a crazy bass drum now. I think I want crashes. So the problem with the setup I have now is we cannot do 2 drum beats at once. I would have to copy this. Yeah, there's just no way we're going to be able to layer the drum beat the way I want it without having a crash and a bass drum at the same time and a snare at the same time. You know, you got to have more than one drum hit at the same time. If you're just drumming with one hand, I mean, the Def Leppard drummer can make it work, but I cannot. So that did the same thing here, except this will be reserved for cymbals. Let's see here. Where are the cymbals? Crash. That'll be good. And then maybe we'll have a shaker constantly, maybe? Like a crash, crash, that sort of thing. And then we'll also probably want claps over the snares. So we'll layer the claps over with the snares. Actually, let me change this one to the snare, because this was my snare in my original. And then we'll have, instead of the hi-hats here, we'll have the shaker. Okay, cool. And that, I mean, that might be all I want here. We could also do something like cowbell or percussion. That actually could be cool. Yeah, maybe I'll do percussions. Percussion 1 and percussion 2. And then we'll take that last one out. All right, and then I will add in sugar. I guess sugar will be my rests for the beginning. Do I want any of this? I don't think I want to crash at the beginning. I could add like a shaker in the beginning or a clap here and there. Okay, I think I did that right. It was actually surprisingly easy to do because you can hit Z and pretend it's a drum. So it's like do 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 do, and then you want to clap do do do, that sort of thing. So yeah, surprisingly easy to do, and apparently I did that wrong. I missed one. Oh, I missed the beginning. All right, so I need to add one at the beginning. Can I put it on this belt? I can put it on that belt. Isn't that fun? All right, so that won't be right at the beginning. Let me clear this belt and then continue doing what? Ah, yes, this here. Whoops, I forgot to hook this up. So yeah, that was going to be messed up anyways. So yeah, I put an extra sugar in front, so now this should be lined up. And yes, we're ready for the first beat of the second half. Some of these I already put the first beat of the second half. Let's do the drum and the bass and snare first. So let me refresh my memory here. Bass is iron, snare is crushed iron, and then hi-hats. I think we probably just want to use hi-hat 1. It's louder. So instead of the stone, I'll use bauxite. Yeah, I don't know. I might do some extra snares like bump ch bump ch bump ch, that sort of thing. Except if you do that every time, it sounds a little hokey, doesn't it? And let's see, I already have the bass drum. So something like doom, hi-hat, snare, hi-hat, and then what was the clap again? Yeah, maybe I will do claps. That. Yeah, okay. So that was like the first 2 beats. All right, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Shoot, there's a good chance I added an extra beat because there's one extra resource on this belt. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Oh, that sounded good. I just didn't put an extra stone on the end. Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't put the last stone there. Oops. Oh well, that's pretty fire. We can listen to it again. Okay, and then we got to deal with the bass, and then that cool thing. Oh, but the cymbals. Let's get the cymbals in here next. Let me turn it off so it stops. I keep forgetting to turn it off. Okay, and then we know what the symbol is. It's crash, clap, shaker. So yeah, it's going to be very similar to the drum, to the bass and snare thing I just did. Crash, shaker, shaker, clap, shaker, shaker. Do I want the crash there? That's too many crashes. We want the crashes to be more sparse. Okay, so crash, clap, and then just shaker, clap, shaker, shaker. And then do I want to crash? Crash every measure. Crash, crash. I think that's too many. Yeah, I think it's too many. I think less is more in this case. Yeah, let's keep doing the shaker, clap, shaker, clap. And that was 2 measures. And then we'll do a crash. Shaker, clap, shaker, 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 clap, shaker, shaker, etc., etc. Okay, cool. So I have a crash every phrase, right? Crash, crash, crash. And then you can see that this fill is halfway through that second half. So at the end of the third phrase, we got a little fill here. And then we add in some more crashes and more fills at the very end. And I did not put a crash on the end. I don't know if it's going to just end abruptly or if we are going to have that final beat, but we will see. Let me clear this biter drone thing. Actually, I really should launch those, huh? Let's research wildlife management. Oh yeah, I can't launch those until I research it. And then we can do asteroid mining. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Okay, cool. Things are coming along. Things are coming along. I'm glad I'm doing this. Should we check this out? Yeah, we should check it out, right? Or should I do the bass? I think I might do... Yeah, I got to think about what I want to do with the bass here. So let's listen to it, and I will think about the bass line when we get to that second half. Okay, I definitely did not like the sound of the shaker. Let me turn this off quick. Definitely did not like the sound of that shaker. I hear you. I hear you. It was garbage. We're going to turn it way down and then probably turn the clap way down as well. I think I like the loud crash, but it might have been a little loud. And then, oh, I didn't notice the percussion. That might have been the right volume. I don't want it, crazy overpowering. Okay, cool. And then the bass. Yeah, so I definitely want to go crazy here. I've yet to program in any other notes here. Yeah. So yeah, what do I want to do with the other notes? Okay, I think I came up with something that will work and sound okay. Won't clash with the melody. So let's see, it's going to start with an A. Did I start with an A already? Yes, I started with an A. And then it's going to have an interesting rhythmic pattern where it is a slower triplet than the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That sort of thing. So do, and then a rest. And then we want the minor third, C, and then a rest. And then a fifth. And then we're going to switch up, a rest. So that would be the first 2 beats. Do, do, do. And now it's going to be the same kind of pattern here. So I need another stone and then an octave up, which can be the sandstone. And then 2 stone and then the, oh boy, sandstone again. All right, so let's program that in. We got the iron, that was the third. So C3. And this was CA2. So this was below the third. And then the bauxite was the E3. So this is the root. And then the second would be 1 letter above it. Third would be the next letter, fourth, D. And then the fifth is the E. And a chord generally is the first, the third, and the fifth. Okay, and then what was the final thing? Sandstone. Sandstone would be the high A. So let's see, A3. Now, I could test that, or I could just continue on. So that's going to be the basic pattern for the second half. And I think I want to repeat that 3 times and then do something different for the fourth measure. I'm realizing I messed up. I needed 3 stone in between here, so I'm just gonna start on sort of over. So let's see. That iron was the first beat. Okay. Dag nabbit, it was awful, and that is because that iron is not the first beat of the measure. It's the last beat of the final measure. Unbelievable. Okay, so I need to add... Oh, nope. Oh, how do I get that out? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to let it... Oh, brother. Okay, I think if I start it... Okay, I got it. I start this, and then it'll go faster around here. Okay. Now let me try this right here. Okay, phew. All right, and you guys can hear how bad the bass is. Oh no, because I deleted it. Right. Never mind. All right, carry on. Okay, we fixed it. So let's see. The sandstone is now the last 8th note of the first half, and then it starts with this pattern here that repeats 3 times. And now what should I do with the 4th time? I think I'm going to do an homage to Star Wars with the Imperial March, where it has a minor tonic chord, dum 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 dum, and then it goes down to a pretty peculiar chord. In this key of A minor, it would be F minor, which is F, A flat, and a C. Kind of following this triplet pattern with a dun 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 dun. Maybe I'll just do that. F, A flat, F, A flat. So we need 2 more notes because neither of those notes are on here. We can use sand and sugar, right? Yes. So it'll be sand, and then the stone will be the rest. Sand, sugar, sugar, sand, sugar, sugar, and then the rest. Okay. And I think that should do it. So the sand will be the do 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 do. Yeah. Let's see here. We need new ones. Just one new one. All right. Let's see. F and A flat is what I said. Or since this checks the, or this does the sharp, it will be, let me show you. Oh, no, not a drum kit. Bass. And then we are at A. Oh, good. So it will be low. Okay. Instead of A flat is the same as G sharp. Okay, so that should be good. It should be sugar is greater than 0. Allow polyphony. And then, yeah, was it sandstone? No, it was sand. What is sandstone? Wait, oh, I don't have sandstone. I need to put sandstone in. Wait, what happened here? I thought I had it. Ah, I did have it. I just have 2 sandstones. Okay, and the other one was sand. Okay, so that's going to be the bass at F2. Well, I think I might be ready to try it out, right? Yeah, I missed a beat. Or I added in an extra stone or something over here. All right, let me stop it. That was unfortunate, wasn't it? Darn it. And now how do I fix it? I don't even know. I guess I painstakingly go through and see what's missing. Brother. I think I found the culprit right here. There are 4 stone when I think there should be 3. Can I? Absolute disaster. All right, hold on. All right, I think I got it. I don't know. Should we listen to it one more time? Then I got to take a quick break that you guys won't even notice about, but I'll be a little confused when I come back, so I feel like it's worth it to me to tell you. And then we can fix this belt while we're at it. Wish I knew the best way to take stuff off of the belts. All right, here we go. That is exactly what I wanted. I don't know if I love it, but hopefully when we get the lead in there with something complementary, it'll sound spectacular. All right, guys. I put a little something together for the lead. Let's see. I finished the bass, and we are just going to see what it sounds like. I have absolutely no idea. I haven't even tested out the second half of this lead part at all. It's going to be, I think, a little loud, maybe. A little something. Yeah, something. Oh, I might want to... There's a low note here that tends to get drowned out, so I think I'm going to bump it up. Let me just see what that would... And then this one is going to be... Yeah, I think I want the low one pretty loud because it's been getting drowned out, I've noticed. Well, let's see. This could be it. This could be the end of this trilogy of musical episodes. Okay, that was beautiful. That was exactly what I hoped it would be. Maybe y'all are like, ooh, that was what you hoped it would be? In which case, yeah, fair enough. But I'm happy. I'm super happy. That was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed dinking around and just seeing the thought process of, would we call that composing? No. I was just ripping off of the Factorio soundtrack. And, yeah, I mean, you could see some of the thought process with like which notes is the bass and the lead going to hit a little bit, and the drum. Hopefully, figuring out that rhythm was kind of interesting. And now, what color does this scream to you? Let's have colors for different tracks. I think the melody has to be a nice purple. Melody's purple, and then that was perfect. That's the perfect distance here. Oh, we can remove these unsightly things here. And all right, and then the drums can be, let's see, how about red and orange? Red for the bass and snare, orange for, let's see, that went just above here, orange for this. And I think the bass, blue for bass, right? I mean, you gotta love that alliteration. And then the lead can be a nice green. Oops. And then we'll ring it all with black. And then should we have DJ Mecha somewhere? Oops. DJ Mecha 1. Put a, I've seen someone do some musical stuff in Factorio before, and you put like a, like some belts like this, and then when Mecha stands on it, let's see here. How do I get over to my Mecha remote? Okay. When Mecha comes and stands on it, it looks like he's spinning a DJ wheel. All right, one last time. Y'all can admire that beautiful patch of concrete and listen to the excellent music. Until next time, when we will deal with wildlife management, y'all take care.